Let me quickly get a snapshot of the interior. The interior after all these years does not look impressive at all, honestly. But this is just such a legend. I had to show you. Alright, let's talk about this badass beauty here. This is the 1993 Lamborghini Diablo. This is the Lamborghini that broke the 324 kilometers per hour for the first time. The first Lamborghini that did it. And it held the world record for the highest speed before the McLaren F1 was debuted. And now the car is about to leave. I hope not, because I want to talk about it a little bit more. This is designed by Marcello Gandini, and Marcello Gandini was a little bit unhappy with the design because after Chrysler took over the Lamborghini during the 80s. Yes, you just heard that right, and I just broke your heart. The Lamborghini Diablo was kind of American made by Chrysler. In the 80s, Lamborghini was struggling financially, and after Ferruccio Lamborghini sold the company in the early 70s, it went through several owners but never found lasting stability. By the mid-80s, the company was in deep financial trouble under the ownership of Swiss investor Jean-Claude and Patrick Mimran, the two brothers, who had taken control in 1980. The Mimran brothers managed to improve Lamborghini's situation by introducing new models like Countach 5000 Quattro Valvole and investing in development, but they realized the company needed a stronger financial backer to compete in the supercar market. In 1987, Chrysler, led by CEO Lee Iacocca, saw an opportunity. At the time, Chrysler was recovering from its own financial struggles and wanted to expand its presence in the luxury performance market. Chrysler acquired Lamborghini, who had only 300 employees at that time, for $25 million, hoping to modernize the brand and use its expertise in its high-performance engines. They decided to kind of soften the design and make it less aggressive, but they did a very good thing. They used their American approach to quality, and they improved the quality of the Lamborghini Diablo like drastically. Another thing that I have to tell you about the facts and the cool features, not the features but the cool fact, is that from the first generation Lamborghini Diablo like this one, before the Lamborghini Diablo VT which was the four-wheel drive version, from this one exist only 873 units, which makes this car kind of a little bit rare. And after that was introduced the Lamborghini Diablo VT with the four-wheel drive system. And this one has a 5.7 naturally aspirated V12 hiding back there underneath that beautiful, gorgeous engine bay cover, which makes 492 horsepower and has 580 newton meters of torque. All those power is transmitted to the rear wheels only via a 5-speed manual gearbox, which makes this car an absolute monster, and you have to actually be a cool driver or a professional driver to be able to drive this car around. Otherwise you're going to crash into the wall or something, or other people at least. And this is one of the few Lamborghini Diablos that debuts the pop-up headlights, but they decided to remove the pop-up headlights for the 2000 models because of the aerodynamic capabilities and also for maintenance reasons, because the mechanical stuff that were going on underneath to make the headlights come up, they were breaking down constantly, and it was a maintenance headache for the owners. So they decided to remove it. Also, one of the other reasons was the regulations and the homologations, because those pop-up headlights usually have these narrow angles, these pointy shapes and everything, and if you hit a person, they would cause huge amounts of injuries to the people. So they decided to remove the pop-up headlights completely and change them with the fixated ones, as you are going to see on this picture right here. Alright, let's talk about a little bit also about the design. This one was designed by Marcello Gandini, and as I told you, he was unhappy with the design, but later they debuted a car which was called Citezza V16T, and for that car they decided to keep the original design language from the Marcello Gandini to make him kind of happy. They made up with him. That is such a crazy thing to know. All right, let's move a little bit about the car. Let me show you some details. Take a look at these pop-up beautiful headlights. I hope we can get them to pop up sometimes during the video. We have a lot of war marks in the front bumper, as you can see. Take a look at all these stone marks we have here. The paint is literally getting destroyed. I really love these turn signals here in the front. We also have a little cute one here on the front bumper in the front of the wheel arch. Take a look at these classical rims that we have here with these 5 holes that we have on it, because they actually kind of help with the cooling of the brake discs, because this car here right now has a cooled brake disc, so air cooled brake discs. So these holes right here, they help you to extract the heat from the car, from the brake discs. What I really love also about this Diablo here is these side view mirrors. Take a look at these 2 horn shapes here. This is such a cool touch. We have a lot of war marks on the door handle. As you can see that the door handle color is literally gone. This is one of the cool things I love about the cars during the 90s. You still have the key knob over here to open up the car. That is so cool. And as we move right here, we have also this side skirt which grabs the air and pushes them into this air intake, which also helps cooling off the brake discs here. As you can see, we have an air channel over here. I hope it's not too dark for you to see it. It's literally right over there, and it helps you to cool off the brake discs also in the back, because in the front you already have a lot of air flowing underneath your car, so it will cool off the brakes. And we move here to this beautiful, gorgeous engine bay cover. This is one of the most badass engine bay covers on any Lamborghini. Like, take a look at all these angular shapes we have for the air vents on the engine bay cover. It's just pure insanity. We have this massive rear air spoiler, which makes the car look like a angry bull. Like, it literally just wants to attack you. This car is just so aggressive, and I can't imagine how aggressive was the original design before the Chrysler took over, like before they softened the design and everything. One other thing that I really love about this car is these 4 exhaust pipes here in the back, combined with this massive rear bumper. Like, I mean, take a look at the massive rear bumper we have back here. Like, if you hit this car from the back, you're the one going to be hurt, not the Lamborghini Diablo. And honestly, I really miss the circular headlights from the 90s and the 80s. This is such a beautiful design language that is going away with the new cars. Everything is kind of linear and everything, especially with the Ferrari destroying their design language with the 296 and the Roma, and also the SF90, also the Puro Sangue. Like, they don't look like anything like Ferraris anymore, honestly. I wish they bring this back, these beautiful circular ones for the Ferrari at least, not the Lamborghini, because right now Lamborghini has the Y-shaped design taillights, which is absolutely beautiful. And let me just show you the badge over here after the gentleman takes the picture. I don't want to go into the frame. All right, here is the part where you can see that this car was designed by Marcello Gandini. So beautiful, and I hope we get to hear the engine start up, and stay tuned for that.
No, sì.
Sta bene?
Ma sei tu che sei...
Il dito.